speaking things into existence or speaking things into acknowledgement is really important. And that's why for me spoken word is really a beautiful thing, because it's not just leaving things on a paper, it's expressing it, it's saying it for what it is and allowing yourself to hear it as well. It's just about, you know, sharing your light, but also not being afraid of your darkness.
There's a lot of women out there that have always felt very labelled because they have gone through the criminal justice system, because they have been in prison, because they have had offences against their name, and they have always been labelled as that.
The workshops came out of that desire and aspiration really to give women themselves a voice and enable them to tell their stories, not through us, but directly in the words that come straight out of their heart and aspirations and the dreams that they have, and really fulfill our mission, which is to empower women to be treated as equals and not to be limited by their gender or their circumstances. They are as capable and full of potential and creativity and ability to change their lives in the world as any of us.
It's extremely important for us at Advance that women's voices are heard and that they are at the heart of what we do. So it was always inevitable that they would be heavily involved in the launch of our new centre for women in the North East of London. And it's something that can then live on in print for visitors at the centre, both now and in the future.
Be your own soulmate. You can't break your own heart. Live your best life. You know how to, it's yours. Be good to yourself, be good to others. The glass is half empty and half full. You choose which you choose, and if you drink it. It gave me a chance to think about issues and problems that I've had and try and work through them on my own, because normally I can't really figure stuff out on my own. So it's been really helpful, and it's just given me a chance to just try and put some stuff to rest and start working through new stuff.
Good afternoon. This is our official launch for our North East Centre, as we call it. So a women's centre that caters for the North and East of London. Thank you so much for coming today.
The existence of centres like this, safe women-only spaces based in the community, represent a model that MOPAC and its partners are developing across London to ensure that these women are properly supported and can break the cycle of offending and re-victimisation.
We went on a journey to think about how do we work with voluntary sector partners and with statutory partners to get into a position where we provide hopefully a much more sustainable service for women, but also a process that starts to develop a different way of thinking about how we work with women that are in the criminal justice system, focusing on them in the large as victims needing support.
Trouble is the name you've given to me. Where does that come from? Inside my mind you have no knowledge of the ties that bind. The love, the care, fragility, vulnerability and ability all form a greater part of me. Yes, trouble. It comes from your misunderstanding of me.
Ross Castle Island is so quiet and peaceful. The ebbing water is lovely and cooling. The voluptuous rock surrounds my space. The small pebbles are visible through the water. The shady trees cushion and envelop this lovely scenic paradise.
He chose me because he saw my weakness. He could have kept me at my lowest. He could have. But somehow, from the deepest depth of me, a little voice kept whispering, "You can do that. You're not so fat. Choose yourself, start believing." So he chose me because I'm money, but I choose me, I'm leaving.
Women, frowned upon women, pushed to the margins of society women, criminalised women, women not judged for the crimes they have committed and the sentences they have paid, women who are mothers with children, women seeking refuge, women who face obstacles but are overcoming, women who persevere with persistence, women who are important, women no matter what challenges will first and foremost always be women.